We've been communicating with you, the public, for over 3 days now about the seriousness of the potential impact of Matthew. 24 hours ago, I ordered evacuation of zones A and B, which include the beaches cities. There's been some debate about the use of words. We need to stop the nonsense of arguing whether or not the word mandatory, the word order, how it's said. I'm being very clear as I was yesterday. If you are in zone A or B, call it what you want. This is a direct order. Your life is in danger. You need to leave, and you need to leave now. That includes all of the beaches cities, zone A and B, and other low-lying areas. To show you how serious this is, I'm adding zone C to the evacuation due to the storm surge. This is a serious storm. You need to take this seriously. If you have family and friends in the area that are outside of zones A, B, and C, that is also an option. We have 5 shelters open now. Director will announce those shelters here in the next couple of minutes. In fact, Director, would you like to speak to the shelters?
Thank you. Also, regarding the zones, we'll make sure to work with you, and we really do need the help of the media to push out what those zones are, so we'll be providing you with maps that you can share with the public, so thank you for doing that. We are opening a total of 5 shelters today. Those are the Legends Center, Coast High School, Twin Lakes Elementary, Landmark Middle School, and we're working on opening La Villa as well to take care of some special populations. We'll provide the addresses and the information about those shelters to you as well.
Any questions?
So, last night I went to bed, it was raining, woke up, it was raining today. I mean, are you guys concerned that this rain, this nor'easter we've had, has saturated the ground and could lead to more flooding in other parts that are more inland?
Absolutely. It's adding to the threat that's out there with Matthew. I can tell you that we are prepared, Public Works, JEA, all of public safety. In fact, I know that JEA will be working as the storm leads up, as there are outages, as conditions are safe, they will work to restore, as will Public Works as it relates to flooding and any debris.
What can Public Works do to help offset the flooding? What are you guys doing there?
Well, we've got storm order crews that are stationed. Sam, they are stationed at
both sides of the river, 5 crews.
Yep. But look, I mean, this is Mother Nature. This is a serious storm, compounded by the fact that we're having weather right now, which is why I'm stressing the importance, which is why yesterday, 24 hours ago, after 3 days of communicating, I said, Zone A and B, very clearly, you need to leave. And I'm stating it again, it's time to go. And adding Zone C to that, given the storm surge and the development of the storm. 40-mile-per-hour winds is when sustained 40-mile-per-hour winds. That's right. And the conditions deteriorate significantly right around just after midnight tonight. Will get worse through Friday, and then even in potentially likely into Saturday. So as we talk evacuation again, as you're thinking about this, shelters, family, friends in the area that are not in those zones would also be a good alternative as to where to evacuate to.
Mayor, we've been getting calls from this room that sandbags are out in local hardware stores. Do you offer any options for people who want to protect their homes and properties from the flooding with sandbags?
The city does not offer sandbags. It has not historically done that. We are a large city. We cannot meet the demand. Look, this is why we've been monitoring this for well over a week. This is why for 3 days we have said to people, be prepared for this storm. Do not wait to the last minute. If you are now at the last minute and you are in an evacuation zone, go. Leave. Get out of your home.
Mayor Curry, approximately how many extra shelters have been opened?
We've got 5 open now, and we've got the potential for many more in the event that we need it, and we will continue to monitor that as things develop.
Do you have any sense of how many people have heeded the evacuation orders from zones A and B so far?
I know we're monitoring the traffic flows this morning. Sheriff, you want to speak to that?
Sure. So we have been monitoring traffic flow since yesterday. So yesterday after we had some congestion and some challenges, mostly driven by our normal, afternoon rush hour traffic. This morning, traffic is very light, but we have people positioned at the main thoroughfares where the lights are, especially leaving the beaches, to pull that traffic through and keep people moving. So as we continually evaluate this, we're going to take the forecast into account. We're going to take the evacuation zones into account and continue talking about ways to, let people flow freely out of the city. But as the mayor said, now's the time. At some point in time here, all of this will go away, and we'll all have to hunker down and weather the storm. So, if you're in these evacuation zones, now's the time to take advantage of a lot of light traffic and, throw a bag together and hit the road.
Based on your observations, I mean, do you think most people are complying with the evacuation order?
It's hard to tell. So we hope that they are, but it's hard to, there's really not a measure in place other than to look at traffic and see. So we had a lot of traffic yesterday. So I can make the assumption that some people took advantage of that. But again, traffic is very light right now. It's been light all morning. But again, we would encourage people to take advantage of this opportunity when traffic's light and hit the road.
You added Zone C to that evacuation order. For people that may not have the map right in front of them, can you give us an idea of that area?
Sure. So they ought to check the Jax Ready app. They can also check coj.net. We are going to push that map out to you, the media, and others here shortly. It's low-lying areas. It's areas that you would expect. For example, River Oaks Road would be a part of that. So if you're coming down River Road, those are in the first two zones. As you move up River Oaks, you can see the river right there. The surge could come up that road. So we will put that map out for people to see. Other thing that I would add is, as folks are asking about sandbags, with the storm surge and the flooding that we're going to expect, sandbags aren't going to handle it. This is about your life. This is about protecting your family right now. So if you're in those zones, leave.
You've been emphasizing emergency crews won't even be available to people if they stay, correct?
That's right, because it's not safe. Let's be clear about something. Your city is ready. Your police, your fire, your public works, your JEA, your independent agencies, standing ready and ready to go. But when this thing hits, everybody's got to be safe and protect themselves. And these areas that we're talking about evacuating, there simply won't be access. There's the potential that we simply will not be able to get people in there. You very likely will be on your own without any help for a period of time. That is life-threatening. And that's just a function of the weather.
Mayor, what about places like, say, nursing homes or for people who maybe need some help evacuating? Maybe they can't easily self-evacuate. What options can we offer those people? What resources may be available?
Sure, that has started. Director, would you like to speak to that?
We have a lot of people in the city who have special needs, and we work closely with them. We've reached out to them personally to check on them and see what kind of help they need.
Kind of an individual case-by-case?
And if people do need additional information, they can always call 630-CITY. If it's an emergency, obviously they can call 911. Thank you.
Did Hermine almost serve as kind of a practice run for this?
Look, we're professionals. Everybody here is professionals. So no, we're ready. Whatever comes, your city stands ready and prepared to serve the people of Jacksonville.
Are you guys hearing anything about gas shortages? I mean, do you guys feel comfortable that there's enough in the city?
Well, and I spoke to, you heard the governor yesterday, and I spoke to him this morning. Fuel availability is not the issue. The issue is people waiting till the last minute. This morning, for example, and all flooding the gas to a single or a few gas stations at once. So I would also encourage people, as you fuel your cars this morning, if you are not evacuating, take the fuel that you need, because there are people that are going to need fuel that are leaving town.
Are there specific parts of town besides the beaches that Public Works is anticipating heavy flooding?
A, B, and C is the most serious threat. That's not to say other areas can't flood. Again, weather is uncertain, but we have been communicating now for days, been monitoring this for over a week. Our EOC has been on top of this. Our team has been on top of this. We have been encouraging people, stressing to people, be prepared for this. So I'm asking you, I am pleading with you, if you are in zone A, B, or C, leave. This is about your safety and your family's safety. Thank you.